All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this again. 2K is the most, or is the worst video game. You know what? I'll say this. 2K is the most flawed video game of all time, which may make it the worst video game of all time. At its core, let me be clear. At its core, it is a great game. Uh, but a lot of the other things that they've thrown into it, it makes it so flawed and it's damn near unbearable at times. I can recall quite a few times where I'll be right in the midst of a game and something so ridiculous would happen. I would just turn the game. I would literally go delete the game and not play it for like a month or a few months at a time because it becomes unbearable at moments. This alley hoop bullshit has to be fixed. I understand why they're doing it because you could cheese the fuck out of the computer with the alley hoops. All right, you could just destroy them all goddamn day with the alley hoops. So what they've done to curtail your ability to just beat the shit out the computer off the alley hoop is they've added this thing into it. I don't know if you would call it animation, but I guess you could call it animation where you're jumping for the alley hoop and you're right at the rim and you catch it and you're wide the fuck open, and instead of laying it up or just smashing it, dunking it, they force you to catch the ball, put it behind your head, and just drop. I cannot tell you how many points I've missed out on just in one game because of this animation bullshit right here that they put in this game. It makes no sense. This is another thing that makes absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever. It does not make any sense. Let me be very clear about that. It doesn't make any fucking sense. It just really doesn't. It really doesn't. You cannot tell me why this would happen. I have never seen it ever once in my life. I've never seen this happen in a game. If you can't dunk it or you don't want to dunk it, they would at least lay the damn ball up. I will probably be averaging in this playoff run right here. Let me see how much I'm averaging. I would probably be averaging probably about 70 some points. And that's the reason why they're doing it. No, not probably. Definitely 70 some points with about an 84, 83% field goal percentage. All right. That's the reason why they do it. Because you already just got your foot firmly up computer's ass in this game, and it's ridiculous how whack the fucking computer is. So what they doing? I'm gonna say this shit in every video. What they're doing, they're compensating for their laziness to program the computer to be competent enough to play you and win by programming the AI to cheat the fuck out of the user. Why in the hell does that happen? I don't make a video every time some bullshit happens or every time that alley hoop shit happens. If I did, I'd have I don't know how many fucking videos because it happens multiple times every game and there's no real explanation for it. Usually I'm wide open at the rack. Nobody can stop me. And out of the blue, I'm jumping to dunk the damn ball off an alley hoop. And I just put the ball behind my head and drop. And it's like, wait a minute, why? I don't understand that. It does not make any sense. I've never seen that in any 2K before. But in this one, that's a constant. Now, I don't know if it's on 2K20 because I barely played it. But 2K21 kind of feels like it does not feel like 19 or 18. It feels somewhat like 20. All right, but it still feels different and a little better. But I barely played. I definitely didn't play the my career. And another thing I noticed, because today I finally kind of dived into my GM mode in 2K21. My career is really narrative driven and cheating from the AI. Once I played my GM today, I recognized that shit immediately. Like, wow, this shit is far more fluent. It still cheats because it's 2K, but it feels far more fluent. It feels way better. It feels more natural. It cheats a lot less. You're more likely to. I mean, it's just a lot of the shit that they do in my career. I haven't seen it in a few games that I played, but it still does cheat because it's 2K. They're once again they're trying to compensate for their lacking of programming the computer to actually be able to defeat you. Once again, I went 82 games in a row and swept everybody in the playoffs. I've did this multiple fucking times. I've did this multiple times. Not just here in this my career. This I've done it multiple times. Matter of fact, my first 2 seasons, you see what I averaged. These are my first 2 seasons. 1, 2. 82 and 0. All right. That's what I did to computer. And that's why they have to program it to cheat you in this way. Because you can't go 82 and 0 in real life. So uh, uh, they're trying to mimic what real life scenarios do or come out to be in basketball, but instead of allowing it to play out naturally because they just program computer to be that good, they have to impose it on you. They have to cheat you into losing. All right, and they still can't really do it. At least not for me. I'm just too motherfucking legit. I'm too thorough. But man, look, y'all seen it. This is the. Come on now. Hopefully, somebody there sees these videos. I got probably 200 plus videos. Hopefully, somebody sees the shit that people are on YouTube pointing out, and they come to understand that, motherfucker, we done caught on to you. We caught on to what y'all are doing. All right, this is just garbage. That's just garbage. It does not make sense. A lot of this shit does not make sense in this game. But anyway, peace.